Hi everybody, Gabrielle here. I am back. I am here to bring you a Gemini reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it applies. Alright, Geminis. Interesting. Shuffle the hell out these damn cards. Uh, Overall energy, we have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Right. Whew. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Yo, there's a lot of action out here. I want you to know. Look at this shit. You see the Empress right here, right in the middle. You see the the Ace of Wands back here. That is the Emperor. Look at that. Do you see him? You see how he eyeing the Emperor? She don't even see that bitch. Yo, she don't see him coming. She don't see him coming. Yo, Gemini, my divine feminine. Excuse me. I have a head cold, so shit's a little weird. Anyway, yeah, your divine counterpart, right? Because it's divine counterpart season. That's how I look at Gemini season. Twins. It's twin season. Yeah. Gemini. So it's funny, right? Because I don't have Gemini energy directly. And so this is the Gemini season. That's how I'm looking at this reading, the energy of this season. So I might actually do another reading and try to get your energy specifically for someone who needs this message. But here's the thing about this energy, right? You don't see it coming. Divine counterparts, the divine feminine does not see the divine masculine's approach in this season. He's coming and he's taking massive fucking action. Now here's the funny part, right? We have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, right? I've been having this conversation with men a lot lately, about how the pole shift has happened. Pole shift polarities, right? Sorry, I need some lotion. Been at the beach all day, my hands is dry. Anyway, so I've been having a conversation with a lot of men and some women actually about not the term pole shift, not polarity so much, but the discussions of how men and women have switched roles. The energy signature for men and women have switched fucking roles. Like, it is a constant theme because I see it. It's so prevalent. You walk around and women are so hard. Like, bitch better have my money. Like, you feel me? And so, yeah. And men are really on their, let me love you, let me nurture you, let me care for you. Like, whereas women were expected to fulfill that role once upon a time. And that's not happening anymore. Women are working hard, business owner, bosses, like the energy, which you would just expect energetically from a man, women are now doing. And energetically, what you would expect from women, men are now doing. And so this is an amazing thing that we have come through this pole shift the way we have. I mean, people thought the fucking planet was going to, like, misalign and, tidal waves and all sorts of shit. They didn't understand. And I didn't either years ago when I first heard it, but I never let it go. It mulled around in my head forever until it started clicking. And so what I see here is a very, 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 very passionate action. I see the Queen of Wands as embodiment of the Empress, right? She's got her one, right? Twin flames, right? 11, right? Flame, right? Got the wand. So we have this this Queen of Wands here in her glory, like round here, kitty, right? And then we have this Ace of Wands, right? Look how his flame burns. Look at that joint. It's like he know what he want, right? Again, this queen is part of the embodiment of this empress. This ace is your emperor, okay? You see him, that is the fucking emperor, okay? He looking over here, At the Empress, like, come on, baby, like my five. Girl, we couldn't get much hot. Like, yo, you really do it. Okay? Whoo, Gemini season about to pop like a motherfucker. Ain't it, ain't it, ain't it? Alright. So now what I see, right? We have someone, a Nine of Pentacles, we have Ten of Wands, Knight of Cups. We have a single person who is burdened, who is tired, weighed down, waiting, right? Seriously. Look at the golden fleece, right? You see the fleece laid there, right? You see this person, right? You see who got the fleece on, right? He picked the fucking fleece up, he draped it across him because he's a pimp, right? Because that's an emperor. That's what you do. You pick up that shit, right? But this, because again, we have the Queen of Wands, this energy, the Empress has been in this Queen of Wands energy. Show me, bitch. Like motherfucking Missouri, show me, right? She is tired of waiting. Do you see the burden of sitting on this good shit? Like, do you see? Just sitting, waiting. It's a lot. The burden of this waiting, this, I know, right? It is waiting. The Four of Swords is out here. It's a burden. It really is. All these responsibilities, like, looking like, look, we got somebody who's been sitting pretty, enjoying singlehood, stacking their dough, loving life, right? And on the other hand, we have someone who is burdened and bogged down by the responsibilities, in my opinion, of trying to be a decent human being, right? So with this, we have someone, like I said, who has been single on their own, successfully, whatever. They are now bogged down, tired, ready to shrug it off. They've been waiting, wanting this cup of love. Oh, remember I was like, she got her one, right? Twin Flames, 11-11. Yeah. Bam. Look, there's your 11. There's your 11. I'm gonna finish my thought. Anyway. So, they like, where and when is my love coming? Where's my soulmate? Where is my soulmate? Where is my soulmate? Seriously. Someone is tired of being single. They are finally ready to come forth and offer love. Like, moving out. They're a soldier of love and they are moving. They are finally coming forward. This is like divine timing. After a massive period of reflection and meditation. Like, seriously. Been waiting. And waiting. And waiting. And waiting. And what they've been waiting for is their fucking head to clear. Like, it's been a lot of chaos in there. Person's been meditating and meditating and meditating and meditating and meditating forever and a day. That's what it feels like. About, honestly, who they feel the most abundant with. Who brings them, it's like everything. Everything. Who offers the most? I know, right? I know how that sounds. But offers the most doesn't have to be monetarily. It's emotions, it's intimacy, it's whatever. It's like, who could they grow with? Who has a better chance of? I'm looking at all this gold and the wheat, like the seeds, the legacy. Who's worthy of their legacy? of their progeny. Huh. Yeah. Apprehension. This single person, probably this emperor energy, the divine masculine, has been really holding back. Really holding back. They've had a blocked heart chakra. Right? Big time blockages. And it's so funny, right? With their notice, you see how here the Empress, how her field is ready for harvest? Like she's harvesting her wheat that she's sown. Her seeds have been sown and they're ready for picking. The Empress, her valley is lush and green and fertile and beautiful and all those wonderful things. It just goes on forever and ever. Like, this is where it's at. And then you have here this energy, right? This is this person. I kid you not, right? It's the Nine of Pentacles page. That's them. That's really this Emperor energy. I promise, right? I promise you, it's them. Their field, although it is green, right, and although it is beautifully laid out and everything's growing in perfect order, it's not nearly ready. This isn't ready for harvest yet. It's still growing. The Empress is fully ripe. She's ready. And so we have this single person freaking the fuck out because they know this Empress is ready. Like, fucking ready. And they're still growing. They're still not ready. They're immature still. They're still in this page energy. They're still very, very immature. And even though they have found financial success on their own, it doesn't mean they are ready to step into this energy fully. Although I will say, he's eyeing this Empress in such a way, like, about to man all the way the fuck up. Like, for real, manning all the way the fuck up. So even though I'm trying to tell you, it's growing. It's growing. It's just a slow process. You know, you see some parts back here that's grown in. It's getting there. It's like, okay, we got some lettuce. We will eat. But it's like, it's a slower process here. It takes much more time for the masculine to grow up. But there is a plan and a strategy, as you can see by the meticulous nature of the fields. You just have to be patient, if you can be patient, as this motherfucker matures. I'm sorry, I have a cold. And so, what we have, 4 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 8 of Wands. We have someone who has been very much bored with waiting for this victory. Someone is bored out they fucking mind waiting on this person to grow the fuck up. Waiting on them to claim their rightful place. Waiting for them to become this divine masculine, to step into this supreme Emperor energy. Like, someone has been quite fucking bored waiting on this. Quite bored waiting on this maturity. Waiting on this person to grow a fucking pair of balls. And so, what we have is swift movement. Because this Emperor energy knows that this Empress has grown bored with the sluggish nature of this maturity. Quite literally. Like, there will be communication about this. Very much so. Like, they are just fucking tired of waiting on this person to grow the fuck up. Quite, yeah, we do. We got somebody, yeah. And look, we got the Ace of Swords, Star, Two of Swords, Hierophant. Yeah. This conversation is like someone's going to share what it is they really, really want. And I mean really fucking want in a relationship. What they expect, what they need, what they will and will not accept. And it's almost an ultimatum. Because this is about commitment. Period, point blank. About bringing this together. See how he's got the peace sign up? Are we together or are we not? Can we work as a unit? Like, two fingers on one hand, are we able to do that? Or are we not? Damn. Like, someone, like I said, has grown quite bored with waiting on someone to grow the fuck up. They like, damn. But again, this Emperor energy knows this. This is Gemini season. Your twin knows this already. They know. They fucking know. They know you tired of carrying the weight of all this shit. They know. They just like, they know. And they know you like, when the fuck you gonna man the fuck up? Right? Because, again, the divine feminine energy has accepted and mastered her masculine energy. And so her response is more like a dude. And their response as men is more feminine, where they be in their fucking emotions and in their feels and can't give you a straight fucking answer because they're not used to being in contact with their feminine energy on this level. Interesting. But you got communication. I mean, quick fucking communication. Look, what's funny, right? We got 6 wands, 4 wands, right? That's 14 wands. So we got the 10 of wands and we got the 4 of wands. Again, this is your divine counterpart we're talking about. This is twin flame energy. This is Gemini season. This is what this is all about. Wow, you learn something new every day. I promise you, they just gave me that. Now we understand Gemini the twins. Now we get the season. We really do. Interesting. Because as y'all know, there is a connection. There's a psychic link between true twin flames. There's real telepathic communication. And if you ain't experienced that shit, guess what the fuck you're not in? Okay. Serious. I don't mean mind reading. I mean it's real telepathic communication. It's fucking strange. Now, as a telepath, I talk to all sorts of people. But it is a different sort of communication when you're dealing with your twin. That's all I'm saying about that. But it works both ways. It does. You don't just get insight to them, they have insight to you as well. It's the twin. Two souls split in half. Yes, you fucking telepathically communicate to each other. It's a spirit-based communication. But anyway. Yeah, we got a wet behind the ears person. Huh. And this Empress is like, I offer all this. When? Like, look at her face. No, for real, look at her face. Like, look. I offer everything. When you gonna get it together? Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Wow. That's different. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. They are greatly appreciated. Light and love. Bye.